Hello and welcome to another edition of Get to Know Your School. I'm Mr. Seiler, and today we are going to learn a little bit about our Activities Council and high school from two of New Underwood High School's very own. The students being interviewed today are on the Activities Council and also happen to be the Homecoming King and Queen. We will start with our Homecoming Queen and Senior.
Hi, I'm Kassidy Caspers. I am part of the Activities Council. I am also part of Student Council, the Rodeo Club, All-State Choir, and Chorus.
And King Wylie.
I'm Wylie Flint, senior at New Underwood High School. I participate in football, basketball, and track. I'm also the chapter president of NHS, and I participate in our Student Council and Activities Council.
Thank you. Kassidy, what advice would you have for underclassmen and younger students as they start to prepare for college or their career?
I would tell people to kind of maybe go try some different activities and see what you like and what you don't like, and just kind of start thinking about things you might be interested in, kind of help you get a better idea of what you want to do.
Thank you for that. Wylie, can you please describe what the Activities Council is for as people who aren't familiar with it and what it does for the students?
Yeah, for sure. The Activities Council raises funds. One of our biggest fundraisers is fruit sales, obviously. But the funds go right back to the students of New Underwood. I know the yearbook staff gets an amount to kind of offset the yearbook, as long as sports scholarships for when you go to camps. And yeah.
Thanks for that. As Wylie mentioned, we have started our fruit sales. They are going to run until November 12th. Fruit will be delivered on the December 17th. Cassie will kind of fill you in a little bit more about that and what the fruit sales are. So Cassidy, can you tell the people what the fruit sales are and kind of reiterate those dates that we talked about being important for them?
The fruit sales just kind of raise money towards the Activities Council for all the activities, and some of the important dates are November 12th, and that's the day all your sheets are due, and mid-December is when the fruit comes in.
Thank you. Wylie, what's your favorite high school memory?
High school's been great. I have a lot of memories. My favorite high school memory, though, would be state track my freshman year. Me and my friends worked really hard. We made it on the 4x8 relay. Got to spend a couple nights in Sioux Falls and had a lot of fun.
Thank you for that. Cassidy, if you were going to write an advertisement for the New Underwood School District on why students should attend, what would you say?
I would say that New Underwood's a pretty welcoming community, and it's a small school, so people have more of an opportunity to go out and do sports or choir or band. So there's a lot of cool things you can find in this really small community.
Very good. Both of you have kind of talked a little bit about this, but Wylie and Cassidy, you guys can take turns. What are some of the activities that we have for students, and which ones are you both involved in kind of as a student?
Well, I'm part of the Rodeo Club. I was part of All-State and Choir. I am also part of Activities Council, Student Council, and NHS.
I'm, like I said earlier, part of the football team, basketball, and track teams as well. I participate in NHS, Student Council, Student Activities Council. Other than that, though, there's cross country for both the boys and girls teams. There's cheerleading, drama, band, volleyball, obviously, girls basketball, girls track. We've got countless opportunities here for people interested in sports and activities.
Thank you for that. Cassidy, what do you feel are opportunities that we have for our students in New Underwood that are special?
Well, just this year they added the Hunter Safety course, which is pretty cool and gives kids an opportunity to kind of get out there a little bit more. Also, there's Pride Day we have at the end of the year. For the seniors, you can do teacher aiding, which I think is really cool. You kind of get to go see what it's like to be a teacher and what it's like working with little kids or even older kids. Those are just a couple of things you can do.
Thank you for that. Wylie and Cassidy, this next one's kind of a shout out to our cook, Miss Smith. What's your favorite meal at the school?
You know, if I didn't say Indian tacos, I wouldn't be saying the right answer.
I personally like the chicken patty and mashed potatoes.
And if it was me, I'd have to choose the chili crispito. So Wylie, if you could meet any famous person, past or present, who would it be and why?
I think that I would choose to meet Theodore Roosevelt. Seemed like a really cool guy. President of the United States, obviously, but aside from that, he was really in tune with conservation of America's like resources, as well as he helps like not build but help facilitate the building of the Panama Canal, and just an interesting guy, had a cool life.
And Teddy Roosevelt spent a lot of time in the great state of South Dakota. Kassidy and Wylie, what are your plans for after you graduate high school?
As of now, I'm kind of looking into music education. After kind of hanging out with Miss Jensen, with all the little kids, I've kind of grown to love it, and I think that'd be really cool.
I'm kind of leaning towards civil engineering. Plan on attending either South Dakota State University, a 4-year civil engineering degree, or go to one of the state's 2-year technical schools for a tech degree.
Thank you for that. Wylie, I know that you're currently enrolled, but what are dual credits, and can you explain to people the benefit of the dual credits and what they are for the benefit of the students?
Yeah, dual credits are classes that you can take that count both towards high school and college classes, and they're a lot cheaper than traditional college classes. So rather than paying $1,000 per class, it's like what, $44 per credit hour, which totals to, you know, $150 or so per class, and you can take up to 4 classes per semester. So you can really start knocking down college classes and general classes before you even get to college, and a lot cheaper alternative.
Absolutely, it saves a considerable amount of money for the students. Last thing I have for you, is there any shout outs that you'd like to give to maybe some families so they don't get upset?
I guess my sisters and my parents.
Shout out to my parents, my mom, obviously, and my dad on the school board, so that's cool. Shout out to him.
Thank you for that. Thank you for taking your time to share some information with everyone about you and our school. I'm extremely proud of both of you and your accomplishments, and know that you will continue to do great things. Good luck to the volleyball team tonight against Phillip, and as always, go Tigers.